definitely went off course. This is probably not where I want to be right now. Haven't even ran a 10K in all of 2022. Ready to do a vlog? Yeah? Give me a high five. Yeah. First day of training. So, believe it or not, first day of training actually started with a rest day. Considering today was a rest day, there was obviously no footage of me training or doing anything like that. But I figured a good way to start things off would be to kind of say where I'm at currently. First thing, my starting weight. I've gained a lot of weight for me over the past probably about year. So my starting weight is 192.6. Be interesting to see with all this training where that final weight ends up sitting right before a race day. Next, where am I at? How is my running gone in 2022 thus far? So, total runs in 2022 up until today, 36 runs. And that is it. And those runs were totaling 57.9 miles. So that equates to an average of 1.6 miles per run over 36 runs. Needless to say, I have not been running much. The longest of those runs was 5.3 miles. So haven't even ran a 10K in all of 2022. Say it again, I haven't even run a 10K in all of 2022. Another interesting fact, from October 21st, 2021 to April 24th, 2022, I did not lace up my shoes and go for a single run. When I tell you I've been slacking, I'm not lying. I've been slacking. Only other last thing I thought was interesting is the longest run that I've ever had was 15 miles, and that was on January 16th, 2021. So, needless to say, I guarantee that there are people that are watching this right now. I 100% know, because my wife's watching this right now, that have ran much more than I have. So the question becomes, will I be able to train myself in 8 weeks to get all 50 miles done and do my first ultra? Now, I thought it would be pretty fun if everybody got a chance to guess exactly what they think my time will be for this 50 miler. Now I know what you're saying. You're probably like, well, I don't think you're going to finish. All right, we'll start with you first. So if you don't think I'm going to finish, then comment below the mile that you think I will make it to. If you do think I'm going to finish, I want you to comment the exact time. That's hour, minute, and seconds that you think it'll take me to complete all 50 miles. What I figured we'd do is we do a little giveaway, a little prize based on what you guys are guessing. So I hope this makes this whole series a little more interesting now that you kind of have a little bit of skin in the game with this little competition. But that's it for day one. Like I said, just a little bit of a rest day, nothing much going on. Did some stretching, gonna finish doing some things I gotta get done, and yeah, see you guys in the morning for day 2. Alright, so my cup of coffee is almost done. So let's get after it. Alright, so we stopped at the gym first before our run. Gonna get a quick chest workout in. Told myself when I started this, I was not going to give up my strength training. Obviously, I'm going to prioritize all the run training, but whenever I can, want to make sure I get strength training in. So for today, gonna do the lift first because we only have a 3-mile run, nothing crazy. And I figured, especially if I can get used to running some of these runs, having worked out in the gym before them, it's only going to make it a little bit harder, which is only going to make the actual race day a little bit easier. So that's kind of where my head's at right now. We'll see how it carries through based on the run distances and based on just how my fatigue levels and things are like that. But right now we're at the gym, we're gonna hit some chest, and yeah, I'll see you guys in a few. All right, chest workout complete. Now off to get our first trail run of training in. All right, so this is the first time that I have ever been to the Edgewood Preserve where I'm going to be running. I know a lot of people mountain bike over here, but yeah, this is the first time I've ever gone here. So it looks like, luckily, because I have no clue where I'm going, there's a sign. So main loop, 5.5 miles, hiking loop, 2.7. So we got to get 3 miles in, so I'm guessing I should probably take the hiking loop. That would probably make the most sense. All right, let's get it in. All right, let's go. Quick pause. In the beginning of this, you might remember I said I was gonna follow the hiking loop. I should probably take the hiking loop. That would probably make the most sense, because that would be 2.7 miles and I have to do 3 today. Well, don't know what I'm doing, but I've been following the signs for the main loop. So yeah, this is probably not where I want to be right now in terms of on the trails. So the thing is, I do have to get to work. Otherwise I would just say whatever, do a little extra run, finish the main loop, no big deal. But given that I have to get to work and I'm limited on time, it's time to figure out where we're going. Definitely went off course. Now, if I can get a compass on this. Took out the compass, figured out what general direction my truck should be, and backtracking so I can hopefully get out of here and make it to work on time. Wish me luck. So we'll see up ahead, there might be a spot. Maybe I can cut across. I actually think I see one up there. Well, luckily, that's not helped. Wrong way. Okay, guess I'm going this way. All right, decided I'm giving up on taking a shortcut, trying to figure out a way to cut through back and just backtrack my steps. This way, I know I'll be back in a reasonable time. All right. So found this cut through road that I found in the beginning of the run. All right, so I didn't think my first one would be very interesting at all, to be completely honest, and I got a little lost in the trails. Wasn't too bad. That last little spot that you guys saw, I ended up finding kind of like one of these main cut-through roads I remember from the beginning, and was able to get back, and actually did just a little bit over 3 miles, like I think it was like 3.08 miles or something like that. So well, GoPro died and my other battery's overheated, so we're doing this on the iPhone. Trail running, yeah, I forgot how much fun
running in the trails is. Running on the road feels like a legit just workout, like almost like it's better than a treadmill, but it still just feels like a workout. And the trails is just so much more enjoyable. So I'm excited that I get to do most of my running in the trails. Things that I did kind of forget, because it's been a long time since I ran through a trail, is number one, the adjustment on the terrain you're running. So perfect example, through these trails, there was points where I was running on more like sand. There's points where I was running on pine needles. There's points where I was running on roots. There's points where I was running on rock. There's points where I was running on hard, like hardened mud, or like almost like a clayish type of material. And every time you get to a different terrain, you kind of have to adjust how your foot's landing in order to maintain stability and maintain traction. So yeah, I forgot that little technical piece of trail running, and but again, it's definitely enjoyable. Had a lot of fun, and yeah, day one of workouts in the books.
All right, day 2 of the week. Started off with a little surf session. So just got out of the water. Great way to start the day. A couple fun ones with my buddy Chris. And now gotta go get after it. So we have back workout we're gonna get done today. And we also have some speed work that we gotta do. So we'll get to the track. Got a little speed workout that Danielle has put in for me in Training Peaks, and let's get it started. All right, at the track, time to get in some speed work. So I'm gonna be getting some intervals in. Right now, we're starting off a little mile warm up, but total workout should equate to about 6.5 miles. So yeah, let's get this warm up in, start pounding the track. All right, speed work done, in the books. So like I mentioned, today is back day. So while I'm here, I figured why not do 100 pull-ups on the field hockey goal. So before we started this training, I've been trying for the past couple weeks on every back day to start off with 100 pull-ups, no matter how long it takes me. So we got field goal there, some chalk there, and we got our counter there to make it easy to keep track. So let's get into it. There it is, 100 pull-ups. Hard to see, but a little bit of blood. But we got it done. Now, eat and off to work. All right, so if you're wondering how long until I get my first blister, the answer, 2 days. Time to do some blister popping. Not going to put it on Twitter just because I think they'll probably flag it, but basically this whole spot is pretty much a blister. So
Time to get popping. All right. Day 4 of training. Day 3 of actual workouts. And we're just getting in a little recovery run. So, nice, easy 3 miles. This doesn't have to be in the trails, but I definitely enjoy trail running a lot more than road running. Did a little shoulder workout on my lunch break, and I'll tell you right now, holding this camera up without a stick, oh, there goes an ankle, oh, is definitely gonna be a pain. So, all right, so it's one thing I'm learning very quickly. You definitely have to really pay attention to your footing in the trails. Roots, different types of ground with different amount of traction. So it can be very easy to slip up and roll an ankle, like I almost did. So probably not gonna look at the camera as much as I'm gonna look at the ground now. But yeah, so my shoulders definitely on fire, so kind of sucks holding my arm up like this, but yeah, we'll get this run in. All right, gonna have to start calling these trail thoughts, or maybe we'll call them TTs. Comment below what we should call these little thoughts that occur on the trail. So there's something about the sound when running through the trails that's just so relaxing. A little AMSR. All right, 3 mile recovery run in the books. Time for a quick tick check. All right, good. Something you definitely want to do, especially on Long Island, running through these trails. Check for ticks. They're everywhere. Last thing I want is Lyme's disease, so yeah, clear with the ticks. But yeah, so far training's been going pretty good. I mean, volume is definitely on the lighter side. I have a lot more volume than I've done already. But yeah, overall I'm feeling good. Aside from that one giant blister on my pinky toe, really no feeling of any kind of injuries yet. Soreness is fairly light, nothing too crazy. So yeah, overall good start to training. All right, so on my drive home, just got a craving for one of my absolute favorite foods. So swung by Whole Foods, got all the ingredients. So now head home and yeah, I guess I'll show you guys me cooking one of my favorite meals. All right, I lied, I forgot one ingredient. So turn it back around, get in the other ingredient, and then I'm gonna go head back home, shower, and get to cooking. All right, see you in a few. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, buddy? What's up? How was your day? How was your day? Was your day good? Was your day good? No, it was not, because you went to the vet, right? Alright, so if you're watching this video, hit the like button, hit the thumbs up if you want Kona to get better and possibly go on a trail run with us. I took him for a run, what was that, a week ago? And he messed up his paw. We don't want that dog. But yeah, so he messed up his paw, and what did he have in it? An abscess. Abscess. And it popped and got infected. And yeah, so now he is on the recovery. Good boy. Good boy. How's your paw? Want to get right in the view? I'm ready for my close-up. Alright, so back from Whole Foods. What did we get? First, pineapple. Just saw it, and I actually haven't had any pineapple in probably about a week and a half, so I really like pineapple. Got a pineapple. Next, for drink. Anybody who knows me knows I love mineral water, sparkling mineral water, and I've never had Mountain Valley before. So, you ever have this, buddy? How's it taste? Want to try it? What do you think? Thoughts? 0 through 10 rating, go. Alright, well, we'll get back to him on that. What else? This was the item that we forgot. Herbs. So, really what I was looking for was the rosemary and thyme. You're still probably wondering, what the hell are you cooking? Well, we got a grass-fed, if I could focus, ribeye steak. So, steak. And then I did get a Japanese sweet potato, which is pretty good. Love these. But then I also saw, and because I'm lazy, pesto roasted fingerling potatoes. So those look pretty good. So, alright, we're going to jump in the shower. The steak has to sit out and rest to get to room temperature to cook properly. So I'm going to jump in the shower, and then we'll get back to cooking. Fresh out of the shower. The steak has been sitting out, getting to room temperature. There you guys can see what it looks like. It was in the package before. And I know I joked around saying I have all the ingredients, but you really don't need that many ingredients. Number one, you need a steak. Number two, some herbs. So in here is sage, thyme, and rosemary, but we're only using the thyme and the rosemary. Then you have garlic cloves, Kerrygold's grass-fed butter, and oh, and you know what else I forgot? Salt and fresh cracked pepper. That is it. We're actually going to be cooking this in a good old trusty cast iron pan right on the stovetop. Alright, so first things first, we're going to get this pan nice and hot. So while the pan's getting hot, we are going to pat this dry, and the reason we want this dry is so we get a nice crust on it. Alright, then pepper and salt. Alright, so where we're going to cook this, very, very simple. The salted and peppered steak is going to go into the smoking hot cast iron pan. And put it down, give it a nice press, make sure it's got all the contact on the pan, hopefully give it a nice crust. It's going to go 4 minutes on one side, flip, 4 minutes on the other side. Within the last minute, we're going to take the garlic cloves, the rosemary, thyme, and the butter, throw it all in there, mix it around, and baste the steak with all of that. Remove it, let it rest for a few minutes, slice it, and enjoy. And this is the part that Christy hates because I smoke out the entire apartment with the cast iron, right?
Yes.
Let's flip. end cap right here on the ribeye. Slice that off right there. The medium rare side. Not too bad. You guys can see. Alright, bud. You ready? Everybody wants to know your pizza rating. There you go. Okay. What do you got? Oh, he's going back for more. Oh, this one might be a high score. And 9-3. Wow. Wow. All right, bud. Thanks. All right. Just finished. Amazing dinner. Steak, potatoes, nice little sparkling water. One of my by far favorite healthy dinners. But I think this is going to do it for the second episode of this series. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Got a chance to just see where I'm at currently in terms of my running abilities. Yep, I'll repeat it again. I haven't even ran a 10K in 2022. Put your comments in. Love to see where people think I'm going to be at in the next 8 weeks. All right, bud. Want to close out this episode? Come on. Come in. All right. Should probably close this out the way I close out every single one of our regular stock podcast episodes. Stay disciplined.